Here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
And we're slowly seeing those temperatures start to warm up across the central plains. That high pressure really building in towards the southwestern parts of the United States. That sees a return back to those mid to even upper 60s. That's where we've been here in the San Angelo area and for much of the Concho Valley. Again, clear skies, but those temperatures kind of warming up, and they're going to continue to warm up through the rest of the week going in towards the weekend. Fairly quiet conditions for much of the southern plains. A little bit of shower activity in towards the Pacific Northwest, up towards Idaho, Oregon, parts of Washington as well. And that's been about it as far as the country is concerned with some weather activity. Temperatures into the upper 60s right now in downtown San Angelo. Have seen a few clouds off towards the north. That's been about it. Some of those thin cirrus clouds just well off towards the north. Very dry behind that frontal system. Still looking at those cooler temperatures as a result from that strong cold front that moved through earlier this week. Those temperatures slowly crawling back into those upper 60s and low 70s. And those winds out of the south right now at 9 miles per hour. That's going to continue to warm things up going in towards the weekend. 60s for most of the Concho Valley, 67 degrees in Brady, Coleman, Menard also at 67 for Eden. El Dorado, a very popular number right now on the map with those temperatures into those upper 60s. Again, so that warming trend continues. Most spots anywhere between 6 to 7 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So we're going to add on just again every single day a couple more degrees going in towards the weekend. For tonight, temperatures staying into the 40s for most of the Concho Valley. We've been seeing those freezing temperatures to start off the week. Then we saw the 30s, now into the 40s. So a little bit of a warm up, and that's thanks still to those southerly winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll hang on to that slight breeze through the overnight hours, but for tomorrow, those winds pick up during the late morning, early afternoon hours. Could see some of those winds get up to 15, 20 miles per hour at times, and those temperatures a tad bit warmer into the low 70s we go for our afternoon high. 73, a few high clouds out there, but mostly sunny skies across the area, so perfect conditions to kind of get out there, take advantage of the daylight we still have, because daylight savings expected for this weekend. We'll see those clocks falling back 1 hour. Winds out of the south, that's going to continue through the rest of the week in towards the weekend. That keeps those warmer temperatures in place to start off next week. So we're going to stay with the 70s through the majority of the weekend thanks to those southerly winds, and we're going to add on to it with those temperatures going in towards next week. For tomorrow, temperatures into the low 70s for most of the Concho Valley. We're going to continue to warm things up even further. Could see a return back to some of those mid to upper 70s as we get in towards the weekend. Saturday, 75. This is going to be one of those picture-perfect days to really get out there and make the most of it, because as we get towards Sunday, we'll still look at some good temperatures, but this is going to be after daylight savings. Sunset going to be before 6 o'clock. So we're going to start to wonder where those afternoon hours really kind of disappear to as we get those days shorter and shorter, getting closer towards winter. Fairly quiet conditions even beyond the 7-day forecast, the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. Warmer to above average temperatures expected for the majority of the United States. That includes us here in the Concho Valley and for the majority of the plains. But we could start to see a bit of a change as far as the precipitation is concerned. Again, the 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook, we could start to see the increasing some of those rain chances, not quite for this coming week, but the week after. So that's what we're going to be watching for our next good chance of rain. Dry conditions expected for the next 7 days. Temperatures into those 70s. Don't forget setting those clocks for us. But Saturday night going in towards Sunday, breezy conditions with temperatures rising into those upper 80s for next week.